It's just about good afternoon, everybody, because it's now on midday. Look, I just want to sum up, if I can, and reach some conclusions. I think it's the first time that we've all come together in this forum. I'm absolutely delighted to stand here with the leader of the SNP, Caroline. I was going to say, as ever, we've been here many times before, obviously Vince as well. Wonderful to see Liz here from Plaid, and of course to welcome hugely Dame Margaret Beckett, a serious stalwart of the Labour Party, hugely respected across all parties, and rightly so, who made one of the best speeches last week in the House of Commons. And what you are hearing, and I hope you have got these messages, it's now time for everybody to begin to plan for a people's vote. We've heard it's the job of the government to plan for a people's vote, the job of Her Majesty's opposition to plan for a people's vote, and of course the job of the EU as well to plan for our people's or public vote. You know what? I don't care what you call it, it's all about what it delivers that's most important. Because I think ordinary people, having witnessed what happened yesterday, are in a mixture of just being appalled, slightly embarrassed about what happened yesterday, and finding themselves in a situation whereby they despair at the state of British politics. And they will despair at us as parliamentarians, though we are willing and want to step up and play our part. We always have been. This is actually nothing new, and many of you as commentators will know that many of us have complained from the very outset that Parliament has always been excluded from the Brexit process, and trying to help to shape and find a way of reaching a pragmatic consensus. Every single person here has tried and has called to be part of that process in the last 2.5 years. And at every twist and turn, Parliament's been excluded, and yesterday was the culmination of that, and that is not good enough. So we want a people's vote for all the reasons that most of you are very well familiar with. But it's not just about it's the only way now for the government to get out of this unholy, unprecedented mess. But it's actually an opportunity for the British people to have what I think they have a right to have, and that's a final say. Now they know what Brexit looks like, and now they, I think, begin to appreciate that the current deal that we have with the EU is the best deal we can ever get, for all the reasons which you know and have been well rehearsed. People are entitled to that final say. They are entitled to change their minds. And young people who were denied a say in 2016 absolutely have a right to a say, because they will bear the burden of a bad Brexit more than anyone else. And I just finally want to conclude by saying this, again, where we absolutely agree. It's not going to be a rerun of the referendum. It's a people's vote on Brexit, and it'll be positive in this sense if we get this people's vote. We will campaign very differently than the old Stronger In campaign. One, we will make it very clear that we want, as part of our campaign, as Caroline said, actually to deal with the very issues that drove so many people to support Brexit. And secondly, we will make a positive case for membership of the European Union and Britain's continuing role in reforming it so it delivers for everybody.